Shalom, I am Pastor Blessed Henry from Cameroon, GS61 Bread of Life. Today I wish to share my testimony of transformation and deep gratitude as I reflect on my journey. A journey that has brought me closer to my spiritual parents, Reverend Esther and Reverend Amos, and above all to God. This journey has not only reshaped my relationship with them, but has also allowed me to rediscover God's love in my profound way. As I begin, I want to express my heartfelt thanks to Reverend Esther and Reverend Amos, my spiritual parents, for their relentless love and guidance and commitment. They played a crucial role in ensuring that I could be present for our church 20th anniversary celebration. Although my journey back home were fraught with challenges and obstacles, they never gave up on me, never until the last minute. They have shown us a love that I will forever cherish, and I am incredibly grateful to call them my spiritual parents. Pastor Hosanna once told me that these difficulties were not obstacles, but rather divine indicators of the great plans God has for my life. Her words resonated deeply, and I began to understand that this journey was not just a physical one, but a spiritual pilgrimage leading to a profound renewal of faith and relationship. Growing up as an eldest child in my family came with a unique set of expectations. My parents were strict with me, setting high standard for behavior and discipline to keep me on the right path. This strict uprightness instilled in me a belief that I had to work hard to earn love, approval, and acknowledgement. I became accustomed to strive relentless, hoping to feel valued and loved. But this experience left its mark not only on my family relationship, but also in my spiritual life. It shaped the way I interact with my spiritual parents, and more importantly, with God. For a long time, I held myself at a distance from my daddy Amos. To me, it seems too holy, too pure, a spiritual figure, a such uprightness that I felt unworthy to approach him. Each time he expressed a desire to meet with me, an overwhelming sense of fear took over, and I would often feel physically ill. I viewed him as someone who will constantly see my fault and remind me of my failures, making me feel as though I will never measure up to his expectation. These barriers weighed heavily on me, and I felt isolated in my struggle, unable to build the father and son relationship I long for with him. But God had plans to break down the walls I had built. Last year, everything changed when I was unexpectedly invited to meet Reverend Amos and Reverend Esther in Ghana. To my surprise, they not only extended this invitation, but also welcomed me with open arms. When I arrived, I was met at the airport by Daddy and Mommy, accompanied by the GA team. And I vividly remembered the joy and excitement on Daddy's Amos' face. He spotted me and with a loud voice shouted, "It's blessed! It's blessed!" He came towards me, embraced me warmly, and said, "I miss you, my son." In that moment, all my fears dissolved. I felt truly at home, accepted and loved without condition. During my stay in Ghana, my expectations were shattered in the best way possible. I had anticipated staying with my brother, Pastor Isaac. Yet Daddy and Mommy insisted I stay with them as part of their family. They didn't see me as different. Rather, they welcomed me as one of their own, with warm and inclusive that I had never expected before. I stayed with them, ate meal with them, engaged in deep conversation, and shared daily life as a family. The love and acceptance they showed me brought immense healing to my heart. Daddy Amos hugged me repeatedly and expressed his love for me, saying, "I love you, son." Through this, I learned a powerful truth, that I am loved not because of anything I have done, but simply for who I am. Returning to Malaysia this time has been a different experience. The distance I once felt from Daddy Amos no longer existed. Instead, I feel a strong desire to spend time with him, to go out with him, and to sit by his side always. God has truly restored and renewed my relationship with him, removing fears that once held me back and replacing them with genuine love and connection. This journey has not only transformed my relationship with my spiritual parents, but has also brought healing to my relationship with God. For years, I served in ministry, believing that I needed to work hard, strive hard to earn God's blessing and approval. I thought my role was to serve, love, and give without ever needing to receive love in return. But during the Atonement Day service, I was given the opportunity to make a public confession in front of my co-workers. And what unfolded was something I could never have anticipated. When I stepped forward to speak, I initially didn't know what to say. But as I held the microphone, I felt an overwhelming presence of the Lord around me, filling me with his love. Tears poured down my face as I confessed, acknowledging a deep longing for love, the love of a parent, and most importantly, the love of God. In that holy moment, I felt God's voice in my heart, encouraging me to love myself as he loves me, to accept myself fully without constant seeking validation and approval from others. His message was clear. My worth does not come from my works, but from his love for me. I left that experience feeling refreshed and transformed, filled with a peace and joy that only his love can bring. I am thankful for the breakthrough that I have restored my relationship with God and with my spiritual parents. I want to express my deepest thanks to Daddy Amos and Mommy Esther for their unwarming love, for bringing me back home, and for accepting me wholeheartedly. My gratitude extends to all my GA co-workers and family who have supported and prayed for me throughout my journey in Malaysia. This testimony is a testament to God's faithfulness, his transformative power, and the healing that comes from true unconditional love. I am excited for what lies ahead, knowing that God's plan for me are greater than anything I could imagine. To God be all the glory. Amen and amen and amen.